Welcome back and thanks for still being there. This is the Gavel and we're looking at some of the developments that occurred this week in the National Assembly. Our next report looks at the resolution of the National Assembly on the issue of security. These are some of the weapons illegally imported into the country intercepted by officials of the Nigerian Customs Service. This is just one in a string of such seizures by the service. This matter comes up as a motion in the House of Representatives.
Worried that the recent firearms seizure, which is second in this month and fourth in 2017, will appear to suggest that the syndicate behind the influx of firearms into the country has stepped up their nefarious trade, with far-reaching consequences for our dear nation, as firearms and light weapons are the lifeblood of organized crimes and criminality.
Other lawmakers support this position with these contributions.
So if you do a simple mathematics, you will see that what they have confiscated is close to 80 billion naira. It tells us the magnitude of what we are facing. Who are the suppliers of these arms and who are the people importing these arms?
So while all the other countries have NASS commissions against the proliferation of small arms and light weapons, Nigeria only has a committee. And it is because we have a committee and we are not on the same level as the other countries that we're unable to engage with them and speak about the flow of these arms from other countries.
The House resolved to invite heads of the Nigerian Customs Service and the Directorate of State Security to brief the House on plans to address the issue of small arms and light weapons. Meanwhile, in the Senate, the same issue is being considered. The lawmakers are considering a bill seeking to amend the Firearms Act to provide for the destruction of arms illegally imported into the country.
There is no provision for destruction of illegal firearms once it be intercepted. I'm convinced that some of these arms might find their way back into the market with the negative consequences.
The Senate President also throws his weight behind the bill.
I think apart from fines and destructions, there are other things that we can look at. We must begin to even look at those that actually bring them into the country, so that the agents, the shipping agents, what laws do we have to control those kind of issues? But I think this is a great opportunity. I hope at the public hearing, a lot of work will be done so we can have a robust law that will put us ready for being able to tackle these troublesome issues.
The bill has scaled second reading and has been referred to the Senate Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters. Meanwhile, a legislation seeking to establish the Nigeria Police Development Fund to help address the funding challenges facing the Nigerian police force also passed second reading in the Senate. The bill, sponsored by Senator Abu Ibrahim, seeks to set up a special intervention fund for the training and equipping of the police. It enjoyed the support of most senators, but the Deputy Senate President, Ike Ekweremadu, raised some key issues that may affect the emergence of the development fund.
The incontrovertible conclusion, therefore, is that we desire a police force that is efficient and capable of maintaining law and order, as in order in any other advanced countries. A sustainable fund arrangement must be put in place for the Nigerian police. This consideration therefore informed the initiative to establish a development fund for the Nigerian police force.
The issue he raised about taking 0.5% from the Federation account will run counter to Section 162 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. By Section 1621, all monies accruing to the federal government must be paid into a special account called the Federation account. And monies from this account can only be distributed pursuant to Section 1623 amongst the federal government, the state government, and the local government. There's no room for maneuver. So no amendment, no amount of legislation here can change that, such that the police can benefit from the Federation account directly. But let me end by saying that no amount of funding will solve the problem of internal security until we address the issue of decentralizing police. We run a federal system of government, and the appropriate approach to policing in the federal system is decentralization, such that different component units will have their own police, which is well regulated in such a way that nobody abuses it.